Hey everybody, Younes again here, my reoccurring video blog on PressBoxOnline.com. Thank you as always to our sponsor, Carbiz. Check them out online, Carbiz.com, back here in my office. I hope you enjoyed the last video that we did live from Central Park in New York. Today's topic, a quick one and an easy one for us to talk about. Chris Davis, $150, maybe $170 million man. All this talk in the news and sports and social media, you guys drive me crazy here, but we got to get it out. Is Chris Davis worth $150 million? And everyone's going to have their comment on that, and who knows and who cares, because frankly, I don't really count other people's money. I just don't. And I don't knock them for getting it, by the way. That the idea that fans, what's enough is too much, and that's not your problem. Let him count his money. This is how he puts food on the table. Truly, get what you can. It's his business. So he has to do his thing. Whether you think he can support his family on $150 million, he doesn't need to go after $170 million. He has a business opportunity here. He's in the middle of negotiations. The idea that you think Chris Davis can live on $150 means zero to me, and it should mean even less to Chris Davis. I'm not mad. I don't really understand why fans are. This is a negotiation. This is big boy business. And you don't just roll over because it's a ton of money to just any old offer they give you. That's just not the reality. There's plenty of anger from fans from every angle, and I'm not really sure I get it. They hate Chris Davis. They hate Scott Boras' agent. They hate the Orioles for being cheap, or they hate the Orioles for giving too much money. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry has a worse opinion of things than the next guy does. It's ridiculous. The lack of logical reasoning by fans on this Chris Davis topic is beyond me. But I guess that's Baltimore sports fans for you. I guess. But let me ask this question. Let's say it's 150, 170, whatever it is. If it doesn't go to Chris Davis, then who will it go to? Right? They say, the Orioles say, the reports say an outfielder, starting pitcher, or two. Okay, great. That is much needed. We know we got Trumbo. He can play first. He can do a little bit of outfield. He's going to hit a bit. He's not like a world beater. He's certainly not a difference maker if you don't sign Davis. But okay, great. If they don't sign Davis, they reallocate that money elsewhere. Fine. But what about this question? If they do sign Chris Davis, are they still going to fill the gaps in the outfield and moreover on the mound? Bringing back Chris Davis is an important step in filling the gaps for this Baltimore Orioles team. There is no doubt about that. But last year wasn't good enough, and you're only bringing back some of the key players from last year, Davis being the biggest piece. But last year's team with Chris Davis wasn't good enough. What makes you think Chris Davis on this team's status quo from last year, which wasn't good enough, is going to be good enough for this year? You spend $150, $170 million on Chris Davis. Needed. He needs to be back. You need that power. You need that offense. You need his first base versatility in the outfield, some even at third. If it's an injury-plagued season, we get that. You need it. But where's the rest of the money coming from to get two more class starting pitchers and a left-hander? That's the question you crazy Orioles fans need to ask yourself, not should Chris Davis sign for $150 instead of $165. Just a thought. Thank you to our sponsor, Carbiz. Check them out again, as always, online, Carbiz.com. And you can find me here on PressBoxOnline.com. Please share this thing, retweet it. Let's subscribe to the YouTube page, get this thing going. This is my show now. We're trying to push it, and we need your help to do so. Until next time, here on PressBoxOnline.com, I'm Younes. I'll talk to you.